For the second strategy, we have counting by sets. This strategy has also appeared in the PSLE for the third consecutive year. At first glance, this question from SCGS prelim paper in 2024 may seem simple, but it can be deceptively tricky. A common approach that many students do is to find the total length of the 122 pieces of wire and then divide by 40 to get the number of rows of colored wire. However, this method overlooks the fact that the leftover pieces from each row can be combined to form the required 7 cm length. This leads to an answer that is smaller than the actual one. Let's now explore how we can apply counting by sets to solve this question and avoid this common pitfall. I'm going to show you the common mistake that most students will make. So I'll split this page into two. On one side we have the common mistake that students make, and on the other side I will show you what is the correct way to solve for this question. Alice needs 120 pieces of wire, each of length 7 cm, to make an art project. So what many students will do is that they will use 120 to multiply by 7 to get 840, and that gives them the total length of wire that is required. So one row is 40 centimeters. So they will attempt to find the number of rows needed by using 840 to divide by 40. And the answer that they will get is 21 rows of colored wire. And this answer is wrong. I will show you the correct method to solve and explain to you why 21 rows is not the correct answer. What we should do is to focus on each row of wire and find out how many pieces of 7 cm we can get from each row. So one row is 40 centimeters long. Since we need to get each piece of wire to be 7 centimeters, we can use 40 to divide by 7, and that gives us 5 remainder 5. And this is the number of pieces that we can get per row. So in short, it means that one row can get us 5 pieces. So to get 120 pieces of wire, we just need to use 120 to divide by 5, and that gives us 24 rows. Now let's compare these two methods. Why is there a difference in both answers? Let's visualize this with a diagram. This is the roll of wire, which is 40 centimeters long. We found out that we can only get a maximum of 5 pieces from each row. After cutting the 5 pieces, we will have a remainder of 5 centimeters. Now if we use one more roll of 40 cm, we will get another remainder of 5 centimeters. Method 1 uses the 5 centimeters remainder from each row to combine together to form the 7 cm wire that is required. And this method is wrong because we are not supposed to put together the broken pieces to form another piece of 7 centimeters. And so this is the reason why we derive lesser number of rows needed from method 1. So remember to make a mental note to yourself the correct solution to this question. So the correct answer to this question is 24 rows.